is up, guys? This is Tyler Weeb from Pro Physique, and today we're doing something a little bit different, and I hope you are going to enjoy it and that you can still get something out of. I'm going to keep this intro real brief and go to the footage here, but today we are doing a full day of eating. So essentially, what does a bodybuilder 3 weeks out eat in a day? So now keep in mind, my macros are 235 grams of protein, 140 grams of carbs, and 50 grams of fat on training days, right? So keep that in mind. I practice flexible dieting, so this is gonna give you a really good look into when calories are quite limited, what do we eat? How do we still practice flexible dieting? So I hope you guys enjoy it, here's the footage.
What's going on, guys? Good morning. It is Tuesday morning, about 6:30 a.m. Just woke up, so getting the day started. So what I was thinking of doing today is doing a full day of what a bodybuilder eats. Yeah, so I am deep into the prep season. A few more weeks to the first show. So we are right in the thick of it. And so I thought it would be a good idea to show you, what does a bodybuilder eat this deep into prep? Like, what does a day look like? I mean, there is a lot of ideas out there that it's, white fish and veggies. And that's what you need to eat to get super lean. But I want to show you what, someone who practices flexible dieting is eating this deep into prep. So my macros aren't super high, but they're not super low at this point. You do see sometimes getting down, to the 80-90 grams of carbs, and maybe at that point, just because of the necessity of it, it is strictly veggies. But I'm at about 140 and 50 grams of fat. So I do have some room to still fit some more quote-unquote fun foods in, I guess. By no means are they treats or anything like that. They're still quite low-calorie stuff, but that'll give you an idea. So what I typically do in the morning is I actually don't eat. So because my carbs are as well as my fats, I always try and push my first meal, breakfast, until 8:30, 9 o'clock. So what I typically do here in the morning is I just get the coffee going, a couple cups of coffee, and I'll also go then some branched chain amino acids from Core, right? Just to kind of get muscle protein synthesis stimulated. Haven't had my coffee yet. And just to kind of make sure that I'm not, completely fasted. Although I am completely fasted, I'm at least getting some amino acids in to help with muscle. So I will do that, a couple cups of coffee, and I'll go work for a couple hours, which is actually really nice because in the morning I find that it's easy for me to not be hungry. Not everyone can do this, but it is something that I kind of do recommend, is when your carbs do tend to get a bit lower, it is easier, I find, to just not eat in the morning and then be able to push my meal a little bit later, which just really helps spread my meal out, or my meals out throughout the rest of the day. So I am going to get on that coffee train and start getting some work done, and then I will see you at breakfast. Alright guys, so we have made it to breakfast. It's about 8:30. Got some emails answered, all of that. So I'm actually going away from my typical breakfast. Discovered some low carb protein pancakes the other day. So that is what we're doing this morning. I'm doing waffles instead of pancakes, giving that one a try. So really simple to make, actually. So what you're gonna use is some Core Pro. I go 2 egg whites, half a cup of almond milk, and a pinch of baking powder. So these are pretty much I do 3 scoops of protein, so it's about 75 grams of protein. With the low carb syrup, it'll be about 26 grams of carbs, and everything is about 6 grams of fat. So they are fantastic if you are low carb and you're looking for something a little bit different. You're looking for pancakes or waffles, or something other than eggs. So this is a fantastic option. So they're just cooking right now, and I'll give you a little snapshot of the finished product when they're done.
Alright guys, so just sat down. Waffles they're looking good. They're looking real good. Here, let's give you a little look. Yeah, there we go. So as you can see, not a bad amount, right? You get the volume, which is exactly what you want. I mean, it's a great recipe. So definitely give it a try. I've got the vanilla cream protein, so you get some vanilla pancakes, but you can do the chocolate. Core has a peanut butter one, which I definitely want to try next. But yeah, I am gonna dive into these, go for my 10-minute walk, get a little bit more work in, and then it is gym time. So we'll hit up the pre-workout meal next. Alright guys, so breakfast is done, worked a little bit longer, so now it is pre-workout time. So I really like to keep my pre-workout food quite simple. So I have been using just some low carb bread. I love having bread in my diet. And so when things start to get low, well, you do have to make some sacrifices for taste, and you do have to get some low calorie bread. This is just a local company, has 19 grams of carbs per 2 slices, which is absolutely perfect for me. I still get my bread fix in, but I also get to keep the carbs low. So for me, I find that I train a lot better on just some less carbs than maybe your typical 25% carbs pre-workout. Now, this just so happens to now be 25% of all my carbs pre-workout, but I have been training on this for 6 to 8 months, and so it's something that I just find that I do a lot better on. So even when my calories are high, I still keep it at 2 slices of bread, and that's just what I do better on. So I always tell my clients, start at 25%, but go from there, right? If you just feel heavy and sluggish, well, decrease those carbs a little bit and see how you feel. You might feel better. So I do 2 slices of bread, and I also have 2 tablespoons here of a low carb jam, which is fantastic, so I still get my jam. And then this is the no calorie butter spray that I've been kind of talking about, put on pancakes and some other things, just to again enhance that flavor. You want to enhance flavor as much as you can while you are in prep, but you don't want the extra calories, and so this is a fantastic way to do that. I also have 1 teaspoon of some beef bouillon. So this is just to get some sodium in. This really helps you just get a pump. So when you are deep into prep, it is quite hard to just get a pump, a lot of good blood flow. So this bad boy will help with that. I also take 2 load capsules from Core Nutritionals. So this is their glucose disposing agent. So this just ensures that I'm just getting all the glucose to the muscle for my workout. And then I have my insane pre-workout stack. Got Core Fury X, which is their brand new pre-workout. We've got Core Hard Extreme, the body recomposition agent. Core Shred Fat Burner, which is non-stimulant, which is fantastic because my stimulants are already through the roof. So I don't really need to add any more. I think I'm at minimum 4 cups of coffee a day, plus the pre-workout, plus there's in Diet Coke, which probably 3-4 cans a day. So it's already really high. So I like to keep it non-stick for my fat burner. And then Core Test, which again is another huge one for deep into prep, just because this is going to help support your healthy testosterone levels. And as a male, deep into prep, my testosterone is all the way down. So as you can see, really simple for a pre-workout, lower carb for me, and that's going to be everything. So we're going to get it all going here and go hit the gym. We got a nice little chest, tries, buys, shoulders today, and back. So it's a full workout today. Alright guys, that's gonna be everything. I'm gonna go hit the gym, and next time I see you, post-workout. Alright, hey guys, so just got back from the gym, rustled up some grub. So I've got burger, lettuce as the bun, just with some condiments, and then some cauliflower rice. So I'm loving this just because it is so voluminous. I got 450 grams of cauliflower rice. It's huge and it doesn't take up a ton of carbs, so it's a fantastic source of just a voluminous food that, you know, you're tricking your body into thinking that you're just eating a lot when you're really not. So that is always, like, that's something I highly recommend if you're dieting or in prep. Take a little boom sneak peek, some little sauteed mushrooms, fat-free cheese. Again, big on flavor, right? Enjoy your food when you're in prep because you're not eating a lot of it. And of course, a Diet Coke. So this is the post-workout meal. That's it. Nothing, you know, exciting, but it does the job. So gonna get into this. I'm starving. I was at the gym for 3 hours, workout plus cardio, so I am definitely hungry. So I'm gonna dig into this. And we got one more meal, about 4 hours. That'll be dinner. So what's up, guys? So it is 6 p.m. So I am just sitting down for the last meal of the day. So I typically eat always around 6 p.m. I just try and keep everything as consistent as possible for the body at this point. Just because, I mean, any small changes can really throw things off, just with the way digestion is right now and just how sensitive the body can be when you get this lean. And so, yeah, keeping it, again, real simple here tonight. We're going just chicken breasts in a low-carb, high-fiber tortilla wrap. So I've got 2 of those, hot sauce, and then I got a salad with a low-calorie, like, balsamic dressing, right, with a little bit of the lettuce inside of the tortilla. Boom, right there. Salad, and of course, gotta have that Coke Zero. So this is gonna finish her up for the day. Then I'll usually go to bed in a couple hours. You know, going to bed quite early now, just to, you know, obviously exhausted from just low calorie and the amount of activity we're still trying to keep up with the cardio and the training. And then it's just a good way to get away from the hunger, kind of just lay in bed, read a book, kind of go to bed and kind of just forget about the fridge and the food. So that's it, guys. That is what a bodybuilder eats in a day when he is, well, 3 weeks out from peak week. 140 grams of carbs. So as you can see, like, yeah, it's all simple. It's all kind of clean foods, but we make it work. We make it flavorful. We make it, you know, interesting at least as much as we can at this point, because we are so food obsessed, you know, this deep into prep. And so you kind of need to do the things to you know, kind of keep you going, keep you interested in food, and you can't just do white fish and broccoli, or, you know, asparagus, plain asparagus. You know, spice it up, like, you know, use spices, use, you know, non-calorie flavors, you know, really try and get a little creative with it. Keep it simple, but get creative with the simple, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So alright guys, I'm hungry, I'm diving in. I really hope you enjoyed kind of seeing what I ate throughout the day. If you like it, I know I can do a couple more. I got some refeed days coming up, so maybe I'll do a refeed day. What does that look like when carbs are a bit higher, protein is lower? Because those are always fun days. You always, you know, fit maybe 1 or 2 extra little fun things in those days. So that's coming up. But yeah, all right. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoy the content, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions about what I ate today or training, nutrition, anything like that, go ahead, leave a comment down below or shoot me an email at tyler@prophysique.com. Have a great one, guys.